right, you guys, good morning. Kara here, and as you can see, I'm a hot mess express this morning, pretty much as per usual. I went to bed with wet hair last night, and I woke up with this crazy wavy mess. Anyway, I'm getting ready to film my video for today. So we're gonna hop down to the downward view so you can see what's going on. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm gonna be putting this on YouTube. Anyway, I woke up feeling kind of in a funk this morning, so I didn't go to the gym, so I've got a plan to get to the gym later today at some point. I do want to get all of my work done and everything first, and then maybe head to the gym later in the day. So that's my plan. We're gonna get to planning. All right, you guys, we are here in the bullet journal, what everyone is here for, and I don't know what's up with me. I woke up, like I said, feeling kind of cruddy, and so I didn't go to the gym, and then I ate breakfast, and then all of a sudden, like, I'm feeling peppy and excited again. I don't know what's going on with me today. It's very strange. Anyway, I'm gonna get everything planned and then probably go run some errands and maybe go to the gym later today. So we're gonna go over everything from yesterday, which I did the live tribe Q&A. I got started on photography. I actually spent like all day on photography, and the biggest learning curve for me is that I'm trying to take all of my new photos with my DSLR because I want them, to look professional in my shop as opposed to the amateur photos that I have in there right now. And it took me a long time to figure out the correct settings for like the look and feel I was trying to accomplish. So this project is turning into a 2-day project, so I'm going to be working on that today, and I didn't do anything else yesterday. All I worked on was photos and doing my live tribe Q&A at 3 yesterday. So yeah, I still have shop photography to finish today, and then I still have my open tasks from the last 2 days. So we're going to flip back, do my monthly spreads real quick. So I'm going to start with gratitude. And the first thing that I am grateful for is puppy snuggles, because my dogs were like the snuggliest dogs on the planet last night, and I just love it so much. Okay, so I think I'll do some bouncy lettering for the puppies. All right, we have puppy snuggles because they're the best. All right, here we go. Tracker. All right, so it's still the same week, so I'm still going to use pink. Let me make sure I'm in frame here. There we go. All right, and someone in the comments had such a great idea about actually turning this into a chevron, but since I already did the diagonals going this way, for today, I don't know if I can do that. Maybe on tomorrow I could bring it down in the other direction. I don't know. We'll see. I'll try to remember that. All right, so this is from yesterday. Woke up at 6 a.m. Yes. Miracle morning. Definitely did that. And I definitely worked out. No goal check. I did hydrate. Drink plenty of water. No budget review yesterday. I did have a blog post go up. It was actually a guest post from my assistant, Kristen, which if you are in the Boho Tribe Facebook group, you see her in there a ton. She also works with me on all of my Etsy stuff. She helps me with all of my orders and things like that. Okay, so YouTube video, yes. Instagram, yes. Not a me day. And I did not go to bed by 11. I'm so sad. And we actually went to bed like right around 11. It was like 11:15. So it was pretty close. I don't know if 15 minutes is close enough for me to mark it off. I think I'm going to leave it blank. And then this morning, I woke up at 6:27. So this is, I know what everybody's thinking, like just set an alarm and wake up when you want to wake up. My problem is like I haven't set an alarm since I started working from home. I just wake up when I wake up and get going. I find that I feel more rested when I wake up naturally. And normally I always wake up before 6. It's normally between 5 and 6. And lately, for some reason, I think maybe because it's summer and things are a little bit lazier. I don't know. I don't know what it is. But I've been waking up after 6 lately and it's so frustrating. So anyway, I'm not going to mark off bed by 11 last night. And I'm not going to mark off awake by 6 this morning. Womp, womp. Okay. I don't know. I'm in a mood today. All right. Mood for yesterday PM. I'm going to say productive again. I just got so much done yesterday. It was great. And then this morning, I'm going to say that my mood is relaxed. I'm excited about the day, but I'm also kind of in a, like, nothing's really stressing me out. I'm kind of chill about things today. So that's what I'm going to put as my mood for this morning. And then we're going to move along to the sleep log. Okay, so I slept from 11:15. So I'm actually going to start it like right at the 11 o'clock mark until 6:27. So like 6:30 should be right here. All right. There we go. And according to my app, which I will have all the information for the app linked in the description box below. I know people ask about it every day. I've mentioned it quite a few times, but I'll just link it down below for you guys. Okay, so my minimum heart rate last night was 65, which is pretty low for me. I normally have a pretty high resting heart rate for some reason. My high was 88 and my average was 75 overnight. And according to my app, my sleep quality was 79%. All right, no notes for today. I'm just going to let that ride and we're going to get right into planning for our day. Oh, I forgot to mark off my tribe Q&A. Definitely did that yesterday, which is awesome. All right. Let's move along. All right, so since I'm turning the page, I'm actually going to be migrating over tasks. I don't like to flip back through past pages to see what still needs to get done. So as soon as I turn the page, I always migrate over what still needs to get done. So we are going to start. These pages are kind of glued together. There we go. Okay, so we're going to start Thursday, which is today. All right, so we got time bar set up and good to go. Weather today, oh, I forgot to check. Let's see if this will tell me. Okay, one of these days I'm going to be completely prepared and have everything written down ahead of time so I don't have to pause filming while I do this. Okay, so weather today is high of 87, low of 67, and it's going to be partly cloudy. So I'm going to do a little baby cloud, big sunshine, another little baby cloud. Okay, and then today is Thursday. August 3rd? All right, here we go. So it's time to put in appointments and events, which I know for a fact that I don't have any today, which is kind of great. And I did this on purpose, I talked about earlier in the week, because I knew that the DC Pen Show was from the 3rd through the 6th, and I wasn't really sure how that was going to work, whether I was going to go, so I kind of left my schedule open just in case I wanted to go for like a long weekend. Turns out I'm just going on Saturday, but still, I have kind of an open schedule, which is great. All right, yeah, so no appointments and events, and then before I kind of start racking my brain for things that need to get done, I'm actually just going to transfer over all the items that need to be migrated. So uncompleted tasks, I'm going to migrate forward to this next page. So I have add new mandalas to the library. Okay, so I'm going to mark that with an arrow. And then I have finding out if anyone can watch the dogs. Mark, my husband, is actually checking around at work today to see if anyone can do that. So I'm going to add it as a task. but I'm going to put in parentheses a little M next to it. That's M for Mark, my husband. That way I know that's not necessarily something that I need to be working on, but it's something that needs to get done today. He told me he'd let me know by the end of the day. So I'm going to put an arrow through that. And then while I'm here, I'm just going to put an arrow through shop photography. So I'll finish that up today. Okay, cool. And now I'm going to add in any other tasks that I have. So I'm not going to bust out my iPad and show you OmniFocus every single day, but I do have OmniFocus open so that I can see what tasks I have in there. Those are where I kind of put my bigger projects to make sure nothing falls through the cracks. So from that, I know that I need to contact Amy regarding photo shoot. Amy is a photographer that I'm hiring to help me do a photo shoot, like headshots and fun behind the scenes and office stuff for the blog redesign. So I need to contact her to schedule a time. And then I also need to start working on my Tombow takeover. I'm going to be taking over the Tombow Instagram account in the next few weeks. I don't have an exact date yet, but I need to work on content for that. So I'm going to work on that later. Super exciting, by the way. I can't wait to be on the Tombow's Instagram. How fun is that going to be? All right, so Tombow takeover content. Boom. All right, so this is my list for today. Shop photography is what I'm going to hop into right away. And then as soon as that's done, because that's my main priority today, I'm going to hop into shop photography, probably shoot this email to Amy, and then the rest, if I don't get to it right away, I'm not going to feel terrible about it. So that's kind of how I prioritize in my mind. And sometimes I used to even write down like a 1, 2, 3 and have a top 3 tasks for the day so that I would know like where my priorities lie, basically. So where do I want to start with this list? Usually when it's a pretty short list, I can kind of prioritize in my head what needs to come first. So today I'm going to work on that shot photography first and then the rest after. So let's highlight, color code, all that jazz. All right, blue for sleep. And remember, like I've said, this is my ideal day, what I highlight here. So this is not necessarily how my sleep went or how it will go or how my day will go. It's just how I want my day to go. All right, I've got yellow for my morning routine. All right, oh, and the sunshine. And then the rest is pretty much work, because finding someone to watch the dogs is the only thing on here that is not work related, and Mark is going to take care of that. So today is going to be all pink. Take my lunch break right around there. Knock off about 5:30, which is my usual time. All right, so we've got that all set up. The other thing that I want to do today that I haven't done in a while, trying to make sure I'm back in frame here, is to complete my index. So I don't index every single thing in my bullet journal. I index very specific, like my month as a whole, I'll index that. And then I also index any notes or collections that I know that I want to refer back to later. And I don't use my index pretty much ever until until my notebook is put away and there's something I want to find. It's really nice to be able to pull an old bullet journal off the shelf and flip through the index and easily find what I'm looking for. So I hear a lot of people that don't bother with the index because they say, I know where everything is in my notebook. But once you have like 5, 6, 7, or 20 bullet journals on your shelf, it's going to be really hard for you to remember what's where. So I don't index regularly. I come back like every few weeks, honestly, to add to my index so that I make sure that it stays up to date. So you can see here, the last thing that I indexed was page 166 to 168. So it's been quite a little time. My mid-year review from Lisa Jacobs. So I'm going to start flipping from there and see what I might want to index. So I definitely want to index my twin tone color chart. So I'm going to put that in. That's page 170 to 171. Okay, I've got weekly spread. I don't index my weekly spreads. I don't index my dailies. This is where I had a lot of blank space. Before you go, like packing lists, I don't need to index that. Okay, don't need to index that. Another weekly, another kind of daily, currently inked. I'm okay with not indexing that too. All right, this is good. My upcoming timeline, I actually need to do like a title or something to this. 188 to 189. August through, I believe it's May, yeah. Okay, so we got August through May timeline and more dailies, and then the month of August. Okay, so I've been doing my months in a different color. Let's see, that starts on page 192. So as you can see here, I started this in April. So I have April, May, June, July, and they're all in a different color. So I'm gonna grab that marker. Okay, and that was one of my Papermate flares. I think this is from the Candy Pop set. So July, I know August starts on page 192, which means July ends on page 191. So I'm gonna write that in here. And then I'm gonna say 192 through blank, because I don't know when August is gonna end. And it's gonna be August 2017. Okay, so we've got that in there, and I'm pretty sure that I won't need to index anything else because it's pretty much all, I don't index my monthly spreads, so I just know, like I keep all my monthly spreads at the beginning of the month. So I know if I'm looking for my gratitude log from a certain month, I just need to flip to that beginning of that month and I can find it there. So I don't need to index my sleep log, my weekly spread, or my dailies. Okay, so I really have nothing to index. These notes, sometimes I'll index notes. It just really depends on if it's something that I think I'm gonna need to refer to later on. I don't think I'm gonna need to refer to these, so I'm not gonna index them. So you can see I am at page 202. I am almost done with this journal, and the way that I index things, I only have one and almost a half page of my index completed. So of course you can index things however you like. If you want to index everything, index everything. If you want to index your weeklies, your individual monthly spreads, feel free to do that too. I'm just kind of showing you the way that I do it. One other thing, I hope this video isn't getting super super long, but one other thing I wanted to show you was kind of inside my inserts. My little vinyl stickers getting really messed up in here. Okay, a lot of people were asking about my other inserts that I have in here. So I have, of course the garbage truck is coming by. I have 2 Goulet notebooks on either side of my journal. This right here is just a little folder that I made out of some scrapbook paper. And then this one is for my goals, my big goals. So you can see I have an index for this particular notebook, and then I have a spread here for my goals, big or small. And you can also see that I haven't filled much out in here. I have most of my goals are still in this notebook, so I haven't transferred them over. So that's my plan, is to transfer them from here to this more permanent insert that's going to house all of my goals going forward. So I don't have to transfer them over and over again every time I change bullet journals. Okay, so I have that insert there. And then on the left-hand side, I have another Goulet notebook. I also have a little card thing. I have another Goulet notebook, which is mainly for boho berry papery stuff. So this is me coming up with ideas for new designs, like for the TN inserts and stuff that I'm working on. I'm not gonna flip through this one any more than this, because it's, you know, it's my business stuff. But that's what I use this notebook for if I want to kind of sketch out ideas and things like that. I have a little pen test page on the back here as well. And as far as everything else that's in here, I have a wedding invitation in the back. In the front pockets, I just have some random little stuff. These are the cards that came with my traveler's notebook. I have a little thing of little page flags if I ever need them, which I really don't use very often. I have a business card for Pug Paper Co., which is one of the Etsy shops that I shop at for journal, like the charms and little cute stuff like that. And then I have a cute little mail paper clip that I don't know what to do with, but it's adorable and I love it. Okay, so I think that's it. I think that's going to settle us for today. And I am going to get on with my day, and then hopefully I'll have time to actually play and maybe put in a cute collection or something so you guys can see me doing that tomorrow. All right, you guys, thank you so much. If you have any questions or anything that you'd like to see further on in this series this month, definitely let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you soon. Bye.